Well, folks, today is the day the brand new Congress gets to head to Washington, D.C., but they don't even get to start their new jobs yet, really, because before any of them can be sworn in, they have to elect a new House Speaker, and holy hell, that's going to be something to watch. Now, I have talked about this several times. I've talked about it this week, and I want to talk about it again because, again, today's the day, right? It's all on the table. We get to see the full scale of Republican incompetency. But more importantly, we get to watch as these Republicans in Washington, D.C. openly rebuke Donald Trump for the second time in 3 weeks. You know, a couple weeks ago, we had that budget battle, right? It was the last thing that the House of Representatives had to do before they got to go on their little Christmas vacation. And they did it at the last minute, but they did it against Donald Trump's wishes, right? He wanted the government to be shut down. Elon Musk said, shut the whole damn government down until January 20th, 2025. And Republicans said, we're not going to do that. Donald Trump told them, eliminate the debt ceiling altogether in your budget. And Republicans said, thanks for the suggestion, we're also not going to do that. So Trump gave them 2 orders 3 weeks ago, and they ignored both of them. This week, on Monday, Donald Trump came out on Truth Social, obviously knowing that there was going to be a battle for the speakership, and he said this: Speaker Mike Johnson is a good, hard-working, religious man. He will do the right thing, and we will continue to win. Mike has my complete and total endorsement. MAGA. Let's not blow this great opportunity which we have been given. And rather than Republicans unifying and saying, okay, look, Trump is telling us we got to go for this guy, let's go for this guy, many Republicans, in spite of Donald Trump's endorsement, which is really an order for them what to do, many of them actually came out and said, yeah, again, thanks, but no. Not sold on Mike Johnson. Don't like him. And I'm not going to vote for him. You even had Republicans like Representative Thomas Massie, who actually mocked Donald Trump's endorsement of Mike Johnson, saying, you know, I respect and support President Trump, but his endorsement of Mike Johnson is going to work out about as well as his endorsement of Speaker Paul Ryan. So he's like, hey, man, I love you, but, I mean, you've already screwed this up once a couple years ago. You're going to screw it up again now. I'm not going to do it. Republicans can only afford to lose one member on a speaker vote. If they lose more than one, we don't have a speaker. We get to do it all again. And we already have people, again, like Thomas Massie. We've got Victoria Spartz. There's several others who I've mentioned in previous segments, both here and Ring of Fire. I think total you have at least 5 named Republicans who have said they're not going to vote for Johnson. And again, you can only afford to lose one, and you've already got 5. So here's what's going to happen. Mike Johnson is going to end up becoming the Speaker of the House. They're going to go into session this weekend. He's probably going to fail the first couple votes that we have today if we have multiple votes. It ain't going to happen today. Over the weekend, there's going to be the drama, right? Oh, we're going to do this. Oh, Mike Johnson's meeting with these people. And what he's going to do, just like Kevin McCarthy had to do 2 years ago, he's going to start making these concessions, right? Hey, you let me be Speaker again. We get this over with so we can certify Trump's election on Monday. I'll give you this. I'll put you here. I'll change the rules here and there to what you want them to be, just like Kevin McCarthy did with Matt Gaetz, because one of the conditions Gaetz put in there was, okay, but if one person ever objects to you being Speaker, we have to do the vote all over again, and you lose your speakership. McCarthy said, okay, sure, like that's ever going to happen. And then it happened. So that was kind of fun. But that's what'll happen. Johnson will have to go around this weekend making a whole bunch of concessions to get these people to come to his camp. But the thing again is that he shouldn't have to do that because Donald Trump endorsed him. And all of these Republicans should fall in line with Donald Trump, but they're not. Multiple times in the last 3 weeks, Donald Trump has attempted to flex his muscle with Republicans in the House of Representatives. And each and every time he has done it, they have rebuked him. That is important to remember. Donald Trump thinks he has all this power. He thinks he has all this influence. He thinks he has all of these Republicans eating from his hands. But he doesn't. He's got enough of them, don't get me wrong. The vast majority of them are absolutely ass-kissing suck-ups that will do whatever he tells them to do. But he doesn't have all of them, and he can only afford to lose one of them. Keep that in mind as this Congress convenes. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.